Hi, and welcome to the introduction to the TELMOOC4 Week 3. Today I wanted to show you again a little bit more about Canada. At this time of year, I'm involved in using a little bit different kinds of technology than simply the ones for education. And that really has to do with the ones that we use here in Canada for farming. Grain farming in particular. At this time of the year, it's the actually I'd say it's the middle of harvest, and I'm just hopping off, spending the day in the field combining barley. Anyway, I think about technology and farming quite a bit because there's a lot of analogies about how farming and education have always been tied to technological innovations. And obviously back in the day we never used combines like what was just in the back of me there, but the reality is we actually have used technology for quite a while in our basic parts of things we do as humans, and that is raising food or collecting food, gathering food, farming, as well as education. These are basic kinds of things we do in terms of using technology. This week in week 3, what we're going to be doing is looking at open education resources. And open education resources, well, specifically what they are is resources that other people give you permission to use while you're, in fact, doing or taking care of any kind of educational activity. Perhaps it's simply providing materials for your classroom, providing a resource or connection to experts in some topic. Anyway, open education resources, we'll take a look at what they specifically are. We'll take a look at what some of the common licensing, the Creative Commons licensing specifically is for open education resources, as well as we're going to take a look at where can you find them and how do you find out which ones are good. How do you figure that out? We have some tips and tricks in week 3. Guest forum moderators are going to be Tara Lynn, and the topic is OERs and your school or your country. What kind of specific things are you looking for? And the second one is with Chadia, and she's going to be taking a look at, the topic is passing TEL knowledge to rural areas. Some things in rural areas are specific, and of course, when you're talking about rural areas, well, this is an example of one. Hope you have a good time in week 3. We'll talk to you next week.